this lesson. So now what I want to do, it is to share my screen, start broadcast. My screen should be sharing by now. Okay, so guys, I've got this for you, and I know where we are going to discuss even further. Okay, then it's fine. Honorable members, very quickly, as part of our revision, let's have a look at this. Obviously, as we continue, we are going to be looking at some more complicated problems. But for now, let's have a look at this and see if you can be able to remember the basics. So we are having question number 3, where we are given a linear pattern, 7, 2, and negative 3. So you've got questions there being 3.1.1, where they say determine the general term of the linear pattern, that is Tn. Again, we are going to be applying the same principle, honorable members. What you do, you work it out, and then you take a photo, you send it to me via WhatsApp inbox. Once you're done, then I will check it and immediately correct you when necessary, or guide you in terms of how you should be able to write it formally, so that during the exam you know how to present your answers. Guys, did you get that instruction?
Yes, sir.
Okay, is it everyone who got the instructions?
No, sir.
There was Unele. Okay. The instruction is, maybe let me write it down and say, answer 3.1.1 and send via WhatsApp now before next question. Yo. So that is the instruction. Did you guys get it? Are you working on a 3.1.1? Okay, let's see. The honorable member has done something here. That. Mm, okay. Even though the answer may be correct, wait. Oh, yes. Even though the answer may be correct, but they want you to show the steps. The honorable member, one of the honorable members, has given an answer for that one, just that final answer. But they actually want you to show that, okay, you did that by that, it gives you that, that by that, it gives you that, then you have that common something. And then they want you to show, to say, okay, this is the general formula. And then now you substitute your whatever, your A, your B, your C, your D, and so forth and so on. And then you work it out until you get to the final answer. This is so that you give them the confidence that you did not copy the final answer somewhere. So that's why it is very much important to show all the steps. I will just send a WhatsApp to say, did you get it? Sent. Okay, let me check another one. This one did that minus that, that minus that. There is the formula, and then there is the substitution. Okay, you did substitute, but you did not simplify. So the honorable member did say that by that, that by that, and then they got something common, and then they write the formula. Yes. Yes. The honorable member deleted that. I hope you're going to correct it. Okay, let's see this one. That minus that, that minus that. That is the formula, yes. That is the substitution, yes. And then that, it is the simplification. This one is 100% correct. Let's see, 100% correct. Honorable member, who is that one? That is Juanita Mtakamnisi. Goodest. Okay. Yes, another honorable member. That and that, this one extended it. And then they said that and that. Okay, this honorable member will need introduction. I'll just say you need introduction. Remind me to share a recording for intro. Okay. I'll just open up this one for a Juanita Kamnisi, and then I will just rewrite what she has done before we move on to the next question. Okay, this is what the honorable member has done. The honorable member said, okay, from that given number pattern of 7, 2, and that, and it continues. If you take this and you minus that, it gives you -5. If you take this and you minus that, it gives you -5. Punch it on a calculator, honorable member, and say 7 minus 2. It gives you -5. Take that -3 minus 2, it will definitely give you -5. That's where the -5 is coming from. So that is your starting point, honorable members. And then from there, remember, this is 3.1.1. After writing 3.1.1, that's what you do. And from there, what else do? You therefore say, okay, this is a linear pattern, and the formula for linear pattern, it is Tn is equals to A plus into N minus 1 close D. This is the general equation or formula for dealing with linear pattern. What is A? We know A, it is our first term of the sequence, plus N minus 1. What is D? D, it is that common difference. That. Okay, something very much important. Juanita, even though you have done it correctly, let me then correct you on the substitution. When you substitute this, do not say 7, that minus that, and then you say negative 5. If you look at this, it's not negative 5, but it is minus 5. Very much important. So always when you get a negative number, put it inside the brackets. Then now it is 7 plus into n minus 1, multiplying the whole of that by 5. Mtakamnisi, do you get my point on that one, honorable member?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so it has to be clear that it is not a negative, because remember, negative and minus is the same thing. It all depends on how you present it. If you put it inside the brackets, then we know it's a negative. If in between there's a sign of a multiplication, it could be a dot or the multiplication sign, then we know it is a negative. Okay, from there, obviously, that's when you can simplify it. We can still say I'm having that 7. This times that, it gives you negative 5n. That times that, it gives you positive 5. And then you simplify this. You can say negative 5n, and then what is that plus that is 12. Nay, yes. It still doesn't matter if you start with 12 and then you say minus 5n. It is still one and the same thing. So what the other honorable member did was to just show this. He just said Tn is equals to that without showing, let's say, all of this. So what I was saying was, we need all of this information so that we understand where this is coming from. Then we know that you did not copy. I hope you guys, especially those who submitted, you did notice what you had to do, what to do next time, and what not to do. Let's see. Tafatswa, do you now understand it, honorable member? Because we're still on 3.1.1. This is the final answer. So what Tafatswa did was to leave it at that stage. You will not get full marks if you leave it at that stage. And luckily, the honorable member in between, she did put a multiplication sign. Which is how you should do it if you don't put it inside the brackets. He said minus, no, minus 1, and then she said times negative 5. Can you see? Then we know that is multiplying that. But hey, Fazwa, you have to continue. This is not the final answer. The final answer is that one. You must remove the brackets. Did you get it, Fazwa? So now we move on to, good. So now we move on to 3.1.2. Very quickly, that one you can work it out. And again, you let me know in the WhatsApp inbox, not in the comment section on Zoom where everyone will see. But I want to attend to you individually. I want to attend to your problems individually. Okay, now we are on 3.1.2. Are we all on the same page up to this point, honorable members or members who are honorable? Guys, Are we still together up to this point?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. 3.1.2. I'm waiting. So, guys, the main aim of this exercise is to make sure that you present your answers correctly, because the other thing that contributes towards you getting lower marks, it's not because you do not know these things. You can see how easy that first question was. All of you guys, let me say most of you, you were heading in the right direction, but your presentation was not correct. It's like you cook a Sunday course and then you go and take a dustbin to dish the Sunday course. You've done good, but now at the final stage, we are emotional manage. So that's what I'm trying to fix, honorable members, because I do understand that you can prepare the best course. So now we need to make sure that we serve them correctly. That's the problem that I'm trying to solve. Okay, so now let's see. Waste 3.1.2. Okay, okay. I already have 3.1.2. That is fine. Let's see. Okay. 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 I'm happy with how you presented that one. So, what you guys have submitted is just substituting the 20 there where you see n. Where you see n, that's where you substituted 20, meaning 3.1.2, we are having t n, no longer tn, but they're saying t20, which is equals to 7 minus, no, not that, but the final formula, which is -5, where you see n, you put 20 there, and then you plus it by 12. All of you guys did get negative that, which is how you get 2 marks. Your marks coming from the correct substitution and the correct final answer. That's how you score yourself 2 marks for those questions. Okay, so now very quickly, let's move on to 3.1.3. Which term in the pattern has a value of that? Someone had already done everything. The thing is, if you do everything, I'm going to forget what your name is, and then I won't be able to check those other questions. So now I forgot who that was. They answered all these questions, but you mustn't answer the questions so that I check one by one. And I am carefully checking how you are presenting your answers. So if you've already done that question, you resend that same thing again so that I get an inbox, then I focus on that question. Today, honorable members, it's not necessarily about getting the correct answers for these questions. I want to see exactly how you guys present your answers, because I've already noticed with that first question, you know what to do, you know how to do it, but you are not answering correctly, which could be the reason why you are getting some answers not necessarily wrong, but not getting full marks. So we are starting with this easy exercise so that when we do some more complicated problems, you will have a better understanding of what we are trying to achieve. Okay, there is the honorable member. Let's see. That there, and then that there, and then that is that. Teifazwa, this is exactly how you represent your answer. If necessary, you can still rewrite that formula. You see that general formula? You can start with that general formula and then show as you substitute. As you substitute. Some of these things, they help the marker to have confidence in your work, because we understand that, okay, this learner understands what they are doing. So even if there's a question that you are trying to work out and there is that something which is confusing, trust me, honorable member, as a marker, I'm going to spend my time to try and understand exactly what you were trying to do there. And again, I won't have to take the question paper to check what was the question, what were you answering. So you make it easier so that if examiner has the memo and your script, if you write neatly and you follow protocol, it's easier to see, okay, there's the formula, they substituted, they were trying to take that to the other side and then they failed, or they did manage to do that and then that and that, and the final answer, it's wrong. Then we're able to say, okay, according to the guidelines, you are supposed to get a mark there and there and there, even though your final answer is wrong. We will give it wrong, but these are the steps where you get it. But if you just write, nothing is clear, nothing has a direction. Trust me, honorable members, even if I'm not sure about this one, but if it gets to a point where they are marking final exams and they are under pressure and they have to make sure that they complete on time, trust me, they won't have the confidence to just try to pay maximum attention to check what were you trying to do, because they just look at your final answer is wrong. They just know that, okay, this is that one who doesn't care which steps they need to write. Just look at the answer. Okay, no calculations. They probably copied it. Still, it's not answering the question. Then you just put wrong. So I hope you guys get me on that one. Let me check the other honorable members or members who are honorable. Yes, exactly how Juanita has done it. Starting with the formula Tn is equals to that. Okay, now I see the negative that has been substituted. Okay, now it makes sense. That has been taken to the other side. Okay, that makes sense. Then that there. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. That is 100% correct. Let's see. Cheho has done it 100%. This is how you present your answer. Let's see, Precious. Precious has done it correctly. This is how we represent the answer. Okay, guys, the answer on that question is 30, meaning n is going to be 30. That means the term in the pattern that has a value of negative 138 is going to be term number 30. Maybe before we move on to the next question, is there anyone who struggled to work it out or understand how to do it, or not knowing where to start, so that I can explain in case if you have failed to do so? In the meantime, the other honorable members, we can now move on to 3.2. Anyone who's still struggling with 3.1.3, just so that I can explain? Or are we all okay on that one? That is Neoza. Neoza. Remember the honorable member. Remember, at all the times, it's always not to try take shortcuts. What you send in the message, it is probably a shortcut of this. This is A plus into n minus 1. You close that and then you say D. This is the formula that you must use, newoza. The one that you wrote there, it's going to be a big problem because I do not understand where you got that. However, I'm going to try and show you what you probably wanted to do, which is possibly wrong. You see, there you have that A name. And then if you say that times that, then you have plus a DN, and then that was that times that. So when it comes to D again times -1, you see there you must have minus 1 a D there, or minus D. So this is now the same thing, but without the brackets. So if you check yours, I think you said Tn is equals to, you said Dn plus A, I think, or something of that nature. So the minus D is not there. Tn equals to Dn plus C. So plus C. See, now you are having it that short, but on your side you have C there. So I'm just writing this so that the other honorable members can understand what you are trying to explain there. But sometimes, honorable members, it's very much important that whatever that you are being taught in school, it makes sense. But trust me, Neoza, that formula possibly missed something, or it's not how it is supposed to be. But what makes it worse, Neoza, is when you don't submit, because if you do not submit, unless if you're submitting but with a different name, if you don't submit now, as everyone is submitting, I won't know if the formula works or not. Neoza, submit all this work as I've instructed. Send a WhatsApp inbox with your answers. Then I'll check for you if the formula works. For it to work, it has to get you to the answers that all the other honorable members were getting. If you do not get to those, then I won't be able to answer your question there if that formula, it is the shortcut, or if it works, but I suspect it doesn't. I suspect it doesn't. Neoza, send me a WhatsApp inbox now while the lesson is still on. I want to see if it works with that formula. Okay, guys, we are now on 3.2. I think I saw someone. Okay, that was Teifaswa. Let's see what Teifaswa did. Okay. Then we have that. That, okay. That, good. That, good. That. That, good. That, there, that, good. Okay. Nova 9. Nova 9. Yeah, Nova 9 is Tafaz almost. Let me check. Is this Nova 9? Oh, no. The one who sent the text is Neo. Yes, it's Neo. My phone isn't working, sir, but the answers are right. Okay. If your answers are right, then you can stick to that formula as long as you are able to interpret it. I'm pretty much sure that that C, it probably represent something else. But whatever that formula is doing, this is where it is coming from. So it may be a shortcut. If you understand how to apply it, then you are welcome to do so. But I still need to see your answers, the honorable member. The other thing that you can do, it is to make use of your parents' phone to just take photos and then send to me via inbox. Because you may be getting the final answers, but are you not missing the steps in the process. Okay, there we are having the other honorable member with a different answer. Let me see what the honorable member did. They said that and that, okay, that, okay, that, okay. Yo. Okay, Bojani. Bojani, the problem on your side, somewhere you did not put a bracket. So you were saying this term minus this term. So if it is this term minusing this, it has to minus everything. So on your side, you just minused one term and not everything. Yeah. You see that step before you equated Bujani, you were saying that minus that, but you're just minusing 2x there. You're not minusing the whole of that term too. I think that's all that I can say for now. But trust me when I say you made a big mistake there. Let's see, Chero, that minusing that, okay. That minusing that, okay. Chero has done it, should I say correct? But your answer is the same as that one of Keifadzwa. Bujani, do you understand what I'm saying, the honorable member? Guys, I'm still waiting for your answers. What's happening? Are you still working on it? Or what's happening there?
Still working on it, sir.
Still working on it. Okay, then it's fine. It is fine. It's fine. Give you guys some chance. Once you're done, submit. I want to compare. Maybe let me mute myself temporarily to give you a chance when it checks out. Oh no. Oh no. Jesus, I've been speaking and I said a lot, and I'm only realizing it now that I was actually muted. And I was busy there saying, Neoza, what you submitted, I'm going to delete this photo. I'm not repeating what I've been saying. I'm going to delete this photo that you sent because um you are not writing the question numbers. So what I was doing there, it was to explain to Neoza, to say, Neoza, at all the times, the honorable members, when you answer the questions, you start by saying 3.1, and then you say 3.1.1 until you get to the last question. You cannot, you can't just write that, and then next line you write this, and then next line you can. How am I going to know where is the end of the first question? Where is the end of the next question? Where is the end of um, the examiner must, not the examiner, but the marker, they mustn't assume that this part of your writing belongs to this question number and this part belongs to this question number. Because the moment I do that, at some point, I'm going to assume that this question is on your side. You wanted to write the first question, second question, skip this one, and then write that one. But because you're not writing the numbering systems, your questions appears as if you are following the numbering system and you did not skip any question. So, Noza, please, the honorable member, please, before I call 10.1, please, right from the first question, start with the numbering system used in the question paper, and then use that formula so that I can verify for you if that formula will work for you even in future. Because sometimes you are being taught the shortcuts, but you find that if a question comes differently, you need to apply the original formula. So you need to make sure that you don't rely on a shortcut, but you rely on the original, so that whichever way the question comes, you can deal with it because you understand the original formula. Otherwise, if you rely on the shortcut, if it comes in a different way, you are going to be in big trouble because your understanding is limited to that. So you see now, you have sent the answers, but on my side, I can see that, okay, the first question is not for question number one. Myself, I can see, but what about the marker? What about your teacher in school? You mustn't make their life difficult. It shouldn't be that they must now stop and try to allocate your answerings to the questions. Otherwise, if that happens, the honorable member, and you continue doing that, you are going to be an event. Is because I don't want you to ever repeat these because it will get you into trouble. The answers are correct, but you're not presenting them correctly. The same goes for who is that one? There was that one. I think it's Unile. Yes, it's you, Unile. Can you see? You mustn't just write the answer. So do you guys understand what I'm talking about? What I've been saying, it goes to everyone who just writes without writing the numbering system. Are you guys listening? Do you hear me on that one? All of you.
Yes, sir.
Noted, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir,
Yes.
sir, I might have been quite a bit late today, but I just want to know. So we just need to do 3.1.2 and send that thing to you via WhatsApp.
Starting from 3.1, so you can very, very quickly start from the first until the last.
Okay.
So what I'm trying to solve is to see how you guys are answering, because you might find that we spend much of this time teaching you, showing you the tricks, giving you the tips and all of that. You do all of those, but you don't do things correctly. So you must follow the law when answering the questions. If they say this is question number one, you must firstly write and say, now I'm answering question number one, and this is the answer. You jump onto the next question and you say, now I'm answering question number two, and this is the answer. You can't just write the answers And then when I look at your marks, I don't know where did you start, which question did you skip, where is the end of each question. So I'm definitely going to put a 0 there, and you're going to fail. So you fail not because your answers are correct. No, you fail not because your answers are wrong. They are correct, but you're not following a D protocol. Yellow for a star, ovni for a star.
I understand, sir.
Very good. Okay, looks like that has disappeared. I'm going to share my screen. Let's see. Neoza, did you hear me, the honorable member? Did you hear what I said? Really? Where is Neoza? No, it's still there. Okay, I'll be waiting for your response. I hope my screen is now sharing. But let's see. We are now on the last one. Okay, there is that. Okay, let me just reply to this one. Who is that one who has done it? Okay, not this one. Okay. Serodi, your answer seemed to be correct, the honorable member. I'm only saying this because of that answer that you got, where you say that is equals to that. Your answer is the same as the one for... No, Bujani got the wrong answer. Okay, Bujani, do you understand what I'm saying? Or did I say it while I was muted? I don't think so. Bujani, I did comment on what you submitted. Did you understand what I was saying? Bujani, did Tafatswa? Yes, Tafatswa, your answer, it looks correct, the honorable member. It's the same as that one for Chiro. And I see what Bujani... okay, Bujani, you say yes, say, I forgot what I asked you, but what is the yes for? Or maybe let me say, try to correct it and resend. Try to connect and try to correct and resend 3.2. Okay, yes, you did say 3.2 there.
Sir,
The Maalis, I probably took away this.
no,
Maybe
sir, I
this
got
is
that.
what
I
you want.
screenshotted it, but sir, I just wanted to know, must we do 3.2 as well?
Yes, so 3.2 being the last one. So that's what I'm reviewing here. The honorable member submitted, so I'm reviewing what they did and trying to correct their mistakes.
Yes, okay. I'm going to send you soon. I'm almost done calculating all of mine.
Okay. Let's see. Guys, I'm still waiting for your answers. You see now, if you don't work it out and send it to me, then you are making it even more difficult for me to understand what you could be struggling with. So I'm expecting all of you guys to submit. Okay, there is Bojani, she has corrected it. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, 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 yes. Exactly how you must do it, Bujani, because that minus is not just minusing the 2x, but it's minusing the whole of that. So if you don't put the whole of that inside the brackets, then it's like you have minus 2x. Does it make sense now, Bujani? Now it looks correct. Okay, there is Precious, and they get it. Um, okay, let me follow. Okay, Bujani understands it. Precious, I'm going to send you the two scripts for Bujani so that you will see what she has done initially and how she corrected it. Because I see here you say you've never seen this type of a problem before, but look at what Bujani has done there. She has done it correctly, then forgot the bracket. I want you to see where she puts the brackets there. Okay, now let's see the Ma'aris. That one there, okay. That one there, yes. Okay, that one there, yes. Yes. This is how you present your answer. 3.1.1, 3.1.2, 3.1.3, and then 3.2 there. Yes, the 3.2. Yes. Yes. Okay. I just want to check. The Alice, that 3.1.3. Wat gaan aan nie so?
3.1.3, sir.
Yes, 3.1.3. Explain what you did there.
So, sir, for 3.1.3, oh, I see my mistake, sir. I forgot to write 150 negative. I just wrote negative 50. Okay, yeah. And then if I divide that, okay, n is equal to, isn't it? Wait, let me just check on my calculator, so I don't want to make a mistake.
Yes, no. Then it's fine. But the point that I'm trying to make is that sometimes you find that these things are not that much complicated. You just need to be extra careful. And again, remember, guys, once you've submitted, it's gone. You will only regret that time as you're walking home, and then the others are starting to say, hey, for 3.1.3, this is how much I got. And now you're wondering, but I know, man, I didn't get that answer. What are these guys saying? And now you realize, yeah, I forgot to take this to the other side and then change the sign. You took it to the other side, but you didn't change the sign. And then now you know that, okay, everything that you've done is wrong. Okay, the honorable members and the members who are honorable. That's it. That means on our next lesson, you should prepare for some more complicated problems. So this is what I wanted you guys to go through so that you have a better understanding of what I'm trying to achieve. It's not necessarily about knowing what to do, being able to know the final answer, but are you presenting these things correctly? So that was the main exercise for today. Let me check. Did you guys understand what I was trying to achieve in today's lesson? Those who are able to unmute, can you respond so that next time or on our next lesson, we now start to fly? Guys, did you understand the main aim?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Is that you all did today, sir? Just this worksheet.
Yes, it was only this that we were doing. So just get ready for the next lesson because on the next lesson, we might be doing some complicated stuff or some more, and it will be timed. Everything will be timed. Let's see. Oneile, did you understand the main A?
Sir, I don't understand 3.2. My network was like, I don't know, it wasn't working, sir.
Okay. Remind me after this lesson to send you the recording. So I did record this. Let's see. Good one has responded. Precious just confirmed to me that they understood the wave. Okay, then it's fine. So, ladies and gentlemen, trust me when I say I do. Thank you very much for joining. Even today, my name starts with a letter D.